Welcome back. We're about to venture off into our fourth and final conversation for the morning. Salvation Army in with us. And of course, they've got some summer programs coming up. They'll be telling us all about it. In to tell us more, Major Joliker Leandre, of course, who is the district commander. We also have teacher Dick Carillo. And in the middle there is a student. He's Terrence St. Clair. Guys, good morning and welcome.
Morning.
I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's a rumor, but you guys are also softball champs. My gosh, Terrence, at least, you're a part of that. I'm sure you were playing. Can you tell us about it? What was that like for you?
Well, softball. Well, when we were younger, I watching my sister playing softball, and I think that is my goal of being a softball player, and I find myself winning the national championship.
So you're the champ?
Yeah.
My gosh.
So tell us about the experience as a team in being able to become the national champs.
Well, I'm good in a way because every day I go practice, I think. Then when they want to play, I tell them they start play, then they listen to me, I think.
So you're the captain?
Yes, sir.
What position you play on the field?
Pitcher.
Really? My gosh.
And you think, how did the other teams react to how good the team was? Obviously, you won the championship, so you were out there impressing the entire time?
Yeah, well, Stan Creek, I think, Stan Creek, where we go, play across the field there, I think.
Okay. Oh, they want you to go play there?
So you were that impressive.
So, Major, this is obviously a means for a celebration now?
Oh yes, we've had a lot of celebrations because it was December when they won the October. What did they won again? The social studies.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, the champion, and now the softball. And we are moving on track and field. We are doing excellently well.
Yeah, seems the programs over there are definitely working at Salvation Army, the school to reckon with.
Oh yes.
Now, speaking of programs, the summer, of course, is coming up, and you've got programs coming on. Can you tell us about it?
Well, we have a very packed program for the summer. We begin with the Vacation Bible School. That is in July, right through July, in various locations in Salvation Army. And then we have the Youth and Music Camp. This is one of our main features every year, where we really focus on music. And this year we have one of our music here, that's Roberto. He's actually in Trinidad, but he has been reassigned here. So he's coming to join us for the summer camp. It's really exciting. We already have a number of persons have registered. And Major Roberto, of course, will be around. And we are doing excellently well, and we have great hopes. And from that, after the camp here, we have 3 of our best musicians here who will travel to Jamaica to join the rest of the Caribbean in what we call Caribbean Music Institute. It is one of the most exciting times for these young people. That is from August 10 to 20.
So what do people have to do to sign up for the music camp?
When to?
Sign up for the music camp.
They can call up, persons interested can call our offices. Be able to guide them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And for teacher Carillo, what is it like working along with these young people under the Salvation Army?
Well, it has been 3 years I've been in Salvation Army right now. When I went there, my strength, I like math, science.
Oh, kudos to you.
And I like sports.
Yeah.
I took the initiative as a sports coordinator for the school because I remember when I was in high school, in village school, I used to play football only.
Yeah.
And I went to high school. When I went to sign for football, it was already full.
Yeah.
To play no sports. So I joined the volleyball, and then I learned to play volleyball. So when I came to, as a teacher, I realized that we need to train our kids to a lot of other sports, not only one specific. So we have put them already in volleyball. We put them through softball. And right now we are having finals for the districts for track and field as well.
Awesome.
So, and Monday we start a football competition as well.
Yeah.
Really?
So we are, as a school, we're trying to build our students in a holistic approach, both spiritual, academically, physical, social as well.
Yeah.
I think Salvation Army is a very good school in that we mold our students. I teach standard 6, which are the biggest ones. And we try to inculcate in them good character.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because you know our society is as such as we are. And every Thursday, we have a special devotion with all the students.
Okay.
And we have worship songs, and then Major has a preaching. And then every end of month, every Sunday, we have a Sunday school.
Okay.
So we try to inculcate that on them. Being a teacher at Salvation Army has really made me gain a lot of experience, a different culture, because I am from Orange Walk. So it's a different culture dealing with here in Belize.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I have enjoyed myself here at Salvation Army.
Well, it seems so.
Now, when you talk about, you're the standard 6 students, which means you're the standard 6 teacher, which means your students have a very heavy load. They were under pressure for the PSE. And you still take the time out to work with them in sports. What's the difference that you find when your students are engaged in athletics?
Well, looking at it at a point of view for the students, we have to realize that many students are not academically inclined. Some of them are very good at sports. And so when we motivate them at sports, I do it this way. Like for example, Terrence right here, I told him you need to do good in your academics so that you can be good in my sports.
Of course.
Because you cannot remove academics from sports. Both of them go together.
All together, yes.
But it
So
gives them the motivation in the class.
Exactly. So that motivates them. I said, yes, we want to win, but you need also to study. And I also want to big up my coaches, Mr. Rene Habet and Mr. Patrick Swayze, which were working with them very hard. His pitch is very fast.
Oh, he is one of
Throughout the entire competition, I think
Yeah.
only 3 students were able to
hit his
pitch. So they worked very hard with him. And also they also inculcated them, when PSC was there, we had no practice. And I had them train PSC from 8 o'clock we started. And we had also evening classes so that to compensate for the practice we have.
Yeah.
Yes, also we had classes too.
Yeah.
So that the principal would not tell me, no, you cannot practice because we're giving the time also.
You have to balance out both,
That's
right?
right.
So because you wanted to be on that winning softball team, you made sure you did what you had to do in the classroom?
But
now, Major, this is I think when we look at the accomplishments of the school and we know you work with a population of children who are very vulnerable as well. They're from the very same area that your school is located. It means that you're really making strides in helping them to develop. Talk about what it's like working, especially given the context of the Belize City Society at this point.
In the Salvation Army, we are always positive.
Yeah.
We are not part of the problem, and we don't want to focus on problem. We focus on solution and what is positive. And it has been really a real joy working with these children. And I can tell you, these children have potentials, they have gifts. They just need a chance. Some of them, when they come to devotion, they would write their own story.
wow.
They read and they are so excited about everything. So for us, and the school has produced over the years lawyers, doctors, pastors, and so on. And when you meet them, those people, they are so excited. They are so proud of the school.
Yeah.
So most people don't really know what is happening, but those children, they are as gifted as anybody else. They are as intelligent as anybody else. And put them in the right environment, give them the right support, they are going to exceed anybody else because they want to do well.
Excellent.
And I want to encourage parents and even our sponsors to continue to help those students. BEL has been one of our sponsors, recently come on board for the softball competition.
Nice.
And we have other members of society who from time to time will come in. So we are very grateful for the support we have received so far and for what we'll continue to receive. And we want to encourage our students and the parents to be proud of those children, to encourage them, to be behind them. And the teachers, I'm very proud of this staff as well. They are very determined to those children to do well.
Registration is right around the corner in terms of trying to get your child into the school. We understand now the program is excellent at Salvation Army. Talk to your parents in terms of registration and what they need to do.
Well, I would like ask Mr. to Carillo to address that.
Registration is open right now at the starting of June. We already submit letters to parents, anybody interested. They just need to bring along their social security or their birth certificate. We have spaces available from infant 1 way to standard 6.
Okay.
So it's $110 for the entire year. That cover everything. So it's not expensive. And we are trying to have all our teachers trained as well, so that they can have a better school to provide a better service for the community.
Excellent.
All right. And of course, those summer programs are coming up. And is it limited space for the camps?
Not really. First come, first serve.
First come, first serve. So get those applications in early.
In addition of what I've said here, my wife works with women and children. So there will be a camp also for women and children from the 23rd of July to the 20th.
Wow.
And it is one of the most exciting things. When you know, the women, they love the handicraft. They have a lot of things going during the summer activities, really.
All right, so there you have it. That's a lineup for the Salvation Army this summer. And they're also the new softball champions. So we have to say congratulations and best of luck. Are you doing the track as well?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, best
He
of
was
luck
selected
with
the
that.
most valuable player for the tournament.
Wow.
Well, with a pitch that only 3 people can hit, of course. But keep up the great work, Terrence.
Congratulations.
And keep on balancing out both, of course, academics and athletics, right? The track and field championship next time you're back, right?
That's right.
All right, we got to go ahead and wrap up the show, though, because we're completely out of time. Remember, if you want to contact us,
Any questions, any concerns, drop us a line at oye@channel5belize.com.
you can also drop me a line at marlene_oye@channel5belize.com and find us on your eyes BZ and on Instagram at OYE Belize. And remember to tune in tomorrow morning at 6:30 when you open your eyes
To start your morning right. And as per usual, keep those eyes, those minds.
and your hearts open. We'll see you soon. Enjoy your day, Belize.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by Smart, bringing people together, Radisson Fort George Hotel and Marina, Yes I Can, and the Belize Bank Limited. Our country, your bank.